Hello everybody, hope you're doing fantastically well. It is Connor here and we are back with another video. The consistency is absolutely mesmeric on this channel and it continues, of course it does. I hope you're all still buoyed by the result yesterday. Leeds United 3, Tottenham 1. Leeds United 3, Tottenham 1. Leeds United 3, Tottenham 1. What a result for Leeds United, what an emphatic result. The Big Six, they can't come to Elland Road, can they? They can't come to Elland Road and get a result. It is strange how Leeds United just seem to... I mean, the Jekyll and Hyde performance, the Jekyll and Hyde, the chalk and cheese from Brighton last week was just unbelievable from Leeds United. It really was. And I was so proud yesterday. It should have been more. Listen, look at the XG. We should have had 5 or 6 yesterday. Yeah, they hit the bar. They had an offside goal. But it is the way of the world, isn't it? We've had plenty of offside goals this year. It turns in roundabouts. Ryan Mason, you are salty. You are salty, my friend. Coming on afterwards, you're in your post-match interview. You've got a lot to learn as a manager, my friend, because you've got to compliment the other side. That is called a little bit of ethics, really. A little bit of dignity. Coming on, whinging about the offside rule. Look at your team's performance across the 90, mate. You were poor. Very, very poor to say. You were a top 6 side. A big 6 side, very, very poor, outplayed by Leeds United. And I just thought the comments after from Ryan Mason were a little bit distasteful. He completely focused on that event which, you know, I'm sorry, but I guess it is offside. You wear size 14 boots in comparison to size 9 boots, you're going to be called offside in that scenario. So it is what it is, my friend. But let's get into some Leeds United news this morning. Now, there is news this morning with regards to Alfie McAllister. I bet you didn't expect this. There's some youth news this morning that I am going to bring to you in terms of what is circulating around Elland Road. But Alfie McAllister, in your opinion, what happens to McAllister next year? Do you play him? Do you not play him? In my personal opinion, this is the reason we didn't loan Greenwood out. This is the reason we rejected a loan bid from Swansea in January. This is the reason we haven't loaned Gelhardt out. The team now that is around Bielsa is the team that will play in the near future. Cody Drama, Charlie Cresswell, as I said, Gelhardt, Greenwood, Jack Jenkins, etc. I don't think there's a future for Alfie McAllister at Leeds United. And that's not because I'm being negative. That's not because, you know, he's not had a brilliant season at Oldham. He's got a highlight reel already. But I think he'll be loaned out again. Or I think he will be sold for Leeds United. His stock is high. It is a win-win situation for Leeds United. But there are reports this morning saying Leeds will look to loan him out yet again. Where is his future at Elland Road? Is McAllister, you know, he's getting to what? He's getting to that age now where he wants to be playing regularly. Is he going to be playing regularly at Leeds United? For me, I sort of see it as a bit of a Louis Coyle scenario where he is sort of let go in terms of he's on loan at a club. Then he signs for a club. That's what I think. Let me know in the comment section below. What would you do with Alfie McAllister? Now, Danny Mills has been talking about Leeds yet again. He loves talking about Leeds, doesn't he? Old Daniel of Mills. But he was saying today that, and he's still saying it today, which is quite strange, actually. He was talking about Alioski and him leaving the club. Leeds having to get another left-back in. Me and Brownie spoke about it on the review show yesterday. Listen, what did I say last week? I said that, I pretty much said that we need to get a stronger left back in. If he goes, he goes. And, you know, they're on the back of 2 performances in around 6 weeks, which I thought were staggeringly bad performances, Fulham and Brighton. But yesterday, Alioski, for me, had one of his best performances in a Leeds shirt. Where was Gareth Bale? Was Gareth Bale on the pitch? You know, supposedly one of the best wingers in world football. Alioski kept quiet. He was pressing him in the first half. He was getting forward. His fitness was unbelievable. I still think he's the fittest player in this Leeds United side. His stamina is through the roof. What would you do with Gianni Alioski? I don't know. If he's there to be a second left back, 100%. But I think Leeds, you know, we've been linked with players like Romain Perrault and Nicolas Tagliafico. They are the top level, and I think we will get a top level left back. But you did see Bielsa say that he would like Alioski to stay. Would Alioski stay in a reserve capacity to come in when, let's say, a Tagliafico or a Perrault is injured? I don't think so when you've got offers such as Napoli on the table. What would you do with Alioski? Would you offer him a new contract? Get it in the comment section below. Today, we didn't see Jan Pervader involved at all. He had a little bit of a, obviously we saw him come on against Brighton, had a bit of an impact at Brighton in terms of him coming on. I thought some of his passing was nice, but his end product is poor at this moment in time, and we see that from quite a few players in this Leeds United side, don't we, at stages, but they are a little bit more consistent than Pervader. Once again, he wasn't involved yesterday, and I just wanted to bring up, I wonder what his future is at Ellen Road, and I think we've got to say that for a few players. Like, where do we see Pervader getting in? Do you see Pervader starting at any point in his Leeds United career? It's a really tricky one because, yeah, he's got potential. Yeah, of course, we're backing him. He's a Leeds United player. But where is his future at Leeds? Is it an impact sub for 20 minutes? We're going to get to a stage, really, aren't we, where he's going to be wanting to feature. And I don't know where that is in this Marcelo Bielsa side. He's made 19 appearances for Leeds United. And it really is a strange one. Once again, he didn't feature at all yesterday. And I do wonder where Bielsa sees him. Is he looking to be a sell-on? Obviously, we buy players, and of course they're going to be sold on. Of course they are. Not every single player that is bought for Leeds United is going to be starting for Leeds United. That's not business. That's not football. But Jan Pervader is a really, really interesting one. Didn't feature again yesterday after his performance at Brighton. Whether or not that's because we've got better players, I mean, it is, isn't it? But as well, Bielsa clearly wasn't impressed by him yesterday. We saw him take Tyler Roberts off after about 4 sluggish passes yesterday. And the same thing is with Jan Pervader for me. What happens to him now? What happens to him going forward? Because we've got to start talking about this. Are there going to be bids for him in the summer? Would you let him go on loan in the summer? What would you do with him? We've got Somerville coming through, looking absolutely unbelievable in the 23s. We've got Rafinha, we've got Harrison, we've got players out there. We're going to get onto another player in a little bit who could be seeing that transfer window exit soon as well. But Jan Pervader, where is his future at Leeds United? And another one, guys, that we've obviously not spoken about so far, Costa. Has he played his last game for Leeds United? It's a question, isn't it? What do you think? Get it in the comment section below. I'm asking. I want this to be a proper interactive video. I'm going to try to do these most days, but I'm really fascinated to hear what you think about Costa. Obviously, cost Leeds United £15 million last season, an obligation to buy. Hasn't really set Leeds alight once yet, has he? He's not really done it for us. And what do we do? Do we sell him on when he's sort of an international player? He's still got good value. He's got Premier League value. I know we spoke about this with Matthias Klick, who for me was very, very good yesterday. We just don't see the consistency enough with players like Costa and obviously Matthias Klick at this moment in time. But Costa, 4 games. He's going to be out for the rest of the season now. Leeds look like they're potentially going to strengthen out wide. Jack Harrison, he's going to be bought as well, apparently this summer. Rafinha, if we can keep hold of him, adding another winger. And like we were just saying about Pervader, Somerville potentially coming into the fold for the first team. Where does Costa feature? Is he going to be a Leeds United player next season? And something that you probably didn't expect me to talk about, guys, Rodrigo De Paul. I was going to leave this for the rumour mill, but it's been circulating now for a while, and his stats in general this year have been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal, through the roof. He got another assist against Juventus last week in their 2-1 loss. Rodrigo De Paul has been on fire. He looks absolutely amazing. 2 reasons why he's not going to fit into this Leeds side. 3 reasons, 4 reasons, whatever. They can all be surmised in the bids that are going to come. There is a bidding war that is coming for this guy. Seriously. And I see a lot of comments on my videos. What about De Paul? What about De Paul? What about De Paul? It ain't going to happen. It's not going to happen. We know it's not going to happen. You're living in a fantasy world if you think that is going to happen. Rodrigo De Paul will not be joining Leeds United. A bidding war is imminent, and I just don't think we'd go for it. Apparently it was all his agent. And I think we know realistically it's not going to happen. So, yeah, I mean, the bidding war, the fact that his interest was sort of pushed by his agent, I think that they're sort of key assets in the fact that Leeds United are not going to get Rodrigo De Paul this summer. So get that one off your shopping list. And we've had some more chat today, guys, about some more transfer rumours. We've had Brian Dean, ex-Leeds United striker, saying Leeds should go in for PSG forward/midfielder Julian Draxler. Now, Brian, I just can't see that happening. Julian Draxler, I can't imagine the money he's on. He was playing Champions League football this year for PSG. I believe he played in both legs against Bayern. Let me know in the comment section below. I can't quite remember. But I just don't think that's going to be a signing for Leeds. I don't think he's going to run for Leeds. We spoke about this in the summer when we were linked with Draxler, when we were linked with all these sort of flamboyant players. They're not Leeds. They're never going to be Leeds. You have to have that work ethic. And I'm not saying he doesn't have it, But you saw with Tottenham yesterday, they've got all these flamboyant players, but they will not put in the yards that this Leeds United side will do. And as a unit, as a collective, as a team, you have to put the yards in when you're a Leeds United player, because that's how we work. We're not a team of individuals. We'll bring someone like Julian Draxler in. We bring someone like Rodrigo De Paul in. The danger is they are individuals in teams, and they've never been part of a unit like Leeds United. And that is why the recruitment at Leeds United has to be so special and so specific. Liam Cooper coming out, Captain Coops, and saying that he was just once again staggered by Luke Ayling's performance. And the thing is with Luke is, yesterday he didn't shine. And why didn't he shine? Because we're used to it. It's the thing with Calvin Phillips, isn't it? It's the notion that they're expected to perform like that week in, week out now. And it really is. Like, nobody notices really Calvin when he just, because he performs 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 every single week. Luke Ayling literally is 8 out of 10 every single week. And he doesn't get the plaudits every single week because we're used to it now. They're the standards that he has set, and that is only credit to Luke Ayling. I thought yesterday he was absolutely fabulous. And yeah, I mean, he's just unbelievable, Luke Ayling. He's my favourite Leeds player. He has been. I just love his personality as well. And we really are lucky to have him. And that's going to be it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. They're just the news headlines that are going around this morning on your Sunday. It's a bit of a slow Sunday, but, you know, we like to react to Leeds United news. That's what we're going to be trying to do on this channel more consistently. Hope you have a fantastic Sunday. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in a bit.